it's a vibe. It's JEJE Vibe. You know it's a vibe. Yeah. We got the Queen Lola in the building. It's JEJE Vibe Podcast. Yeah. You know the vibes. Easy vibes, easy vibe. That's what we call JEJE Vibe. Easy vibe. Don't rush that vibe. Don't push that down. Yeah, we back. That was the intro to another episode. This is episode 2 of the JEJE Vibe Podcast. And you know me, your regular host. Now I'm going to be your regular host. You already know how it goes. The regular host is here. And we got Lola in the building too. Lola, say hi.
Hello.
We got the Queen Lola in the building. And we're about to hit this one. Now, today we're going to be reacting to Vivek Ramaswamy, who was, I hope I got the name right.
Ramaswamy.
Ramaswamy. Vivek Ramaswamy. And he is going to be endorsing Trump. And Trump right now...
No, he did already this morning.
Yeah, he did endorse Trump. So
Yeah.
he's going to be on the campaign trail with Donald Trump at New Hampshire. I think
Yeah,
New
he
Hampshire.
flew from Iowa to
To
New
New
Hampshire. Yeah.
So
And he did mention that he was going to be dropping out at the race this morning. It was
Exactly.
breaking news.
exactly.
So
So right now he's so that's the video we're going to be reacting to. We're going to be reacting to Donald Trump getting endorsed on the campaign trail by Vivek Ramaswamy. So let's hear this.
Stand for the rule of law in the United States of America. It means the people we elect to run the government needs to be the ones who actually run the government, not the shadow government in the deep state that runs the show today. This man is going to get in there this time around and actually shut down that deep state. Not messing around this time anymore. That's how we win this war in this country. And the way we're actually going to do this in the long run and win this time around is with elections we need to secure in this country for the long run. You want to know what needs to happen in this country? Single day voting on election day as a national holiday with paper ballots, government issued ID to match the voter file, and English as the sole language that appears on a ballot. And I'm confident this man will be the one to get us there. And this is how we get our...
So this is Vivek.
let's talk about him.
Vivek has been an interesting. I think one of the candidates that has really taken this whole Republican primaries by storm has been Vivek.
Yes. Yeah.
Like he came from a nobody, and not like he's a nobody though. He's coming from the business side, and amazing business mind too. Amazing inventions that he has done. And coming from that side into politics. So he's coming from more like the earlier fights we talked about when it comes to Francis Ngannou coming into boxing. But this is like new, coming into politics to run as the president for the first time, like from a nobody perspective. Nobody knew you.
Not even just that, he's also young. So we,
Very young,
I guess, the young conservative could relate more with him.
Facts. So he's young and he comes with a whole different perspective, which is something that we all could agree with, and just some of his points that I agree with, just some of his points that I don't agree with. Just so many things that just like every other day person we have conversations with. There are things that you're going to come across and say, I agree with this. And there are things that you say, okay, I don't agree with that. But so far, he is taking this presidential race by storm. coming from a nobody. And yesterday was the Iowa caucus, and he came out like all close to 8%.
Yeah, but not even just that. I think out of all the candidates, he's also one of the person that did mention the normal, I guess, several issues that we all been going through as Americans.
Facts.
The things that other politicians would
Was
pretty
shy
much
away
not
from.
talk
Yeah, not
talk
talk
about.
about. True. And yeah, so there was yesterday was the Iowa caucus, and he came out not really bad. He came out after Nikki Haley. Um, Donald Trump was number one by 51 points, um, followed by DeSantis and Nikki Haley and Vivek came up fourth, which is not bad.
No, it's not been his first time in politics. He's gained ground.
Amazing,
Yep, within a year.
amazing work. Yeah, so it's someone I really do respect, and I've seen his work ethic when it comes to the campaign trail.
Oh yeah,
There's so many podcasts that he went to,
he did.
and he was not shying away from questions.
No, he never. Even the most hardest
The
questions, he
hardest
still.
questions, he was still going
Yep.
at it and not running away from anybody that confronts him with a question. He's there to listen and answer, and that's
Not even just that,
That's
he's also
amazing.
very eloquent,
very, very, very eloquent.
and he articulates his key points very well.
True.
His policy, what he would do if he
Facts.
become the president, and it's something that everyone will relate to.
Facts. We're back, and yeah, we're still reacting to the video. So this is Vivek giving his speech after he endorses Trump.
Country back. Not black or white, it's deeper than that. These are the ideals of the American Revolution. And you know what? We do have some enemies that we need to defeat on the other side, but we have challenges to address in our own party right here at home. So you know what? If you want somebody who's going to foist onto you to use your social media account, you want to use a driver's license to do it, to have the right to use the internet, this man's not your man. There's another candidate in this race who'll do that for you. It's Nikki Haley. You want to cut Social Security, you want to cut Medicare, you want to cut veterans benefits so we can fork over more money to Ukraine so some kleptocrat can buy a bigger house? Vote for Nikki Haley, not this man right here. But if you want to actually put an agenda that puts Americans first, to say that the moral obligation of your leaders is to the citizens of this country, not another one, there's not a better choice left in this race than this man right here. And that is why I am asking you to do the right thing as New Hampshire and to vote for Donald J. Trump as your next president, because we're not working with a lot of time here. If our kids are in...
What do you think? You want to say something?
We'll keep watching. What I was gonna say is that I mean, I don't know if I want to touch upon Nikki in terms of I guess some of her past videos circulating when it comes to her supporting Trump, and then now, you're against Trump, and several things that she said in the past that in the future, in the present now, it's something else. So it makes her less trustworthy. But let's continue.
left. That's what it means. We've been celebrating our diversity and our differences for so long that we forgot all of the ways that we are the same as Americans, bound by that common set of ideals that set this country into motion. We believe those ideals still exist. This man is going to be your next president to revive them. E pluribus unum, from many, one. And you know how we're doing it? We're doing.
But Trump's policy and Vivek are very similar in terms of the agenda that they're pushing.
Yeah, I think it's that the America first point, which is let's take care of home first before
Yep.
we now look at, which is something that's you can't just help it. In my what I wanted to say is Vivek. He has this. I think he has. I think he has found something in this race. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he has it before. Maybe he's aware of it. But I think he has this power to stand and talk to people, like to get people to do something. And if we can look at his rise, it's been like he's very. I don't want it to sound. He's beginning to sound like a politician, whereby he can.
He's found himself in politics.
He's found himself in
Yeah.
politics. I think that's the
Yeah,
crown.
he's found himself.
He has
in
found
politics.
himself in politics.
Yep.
And if he continues like this,
Stay on his words.
stay on his words, like with the message he's spreading, and because right now they're going to-
2028 is looking like it for him.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is more like the future
yeah.
of the Republican Party right now, because
About time we start having younger presidents.
yeah,
It's about time.
It's amazing because the Democrats doesn't have someone like this. And,
Oh no.
And for the Republican Party to have someone like this, like they need to start giving him just something to point out there.
At every step of the way, there are two genders in this country. Period. That is the truth. Fossil fuels are a requirement for.
So
He did mention that there are so many diseases affecting America. COVIDism.
COVIDism, the other Zims, you know the Zims, right? You know the reason. I know people from the Zims.
So many
Zams.
themes. He did mention it. That keeps circulating.
Yeah, man. There's always a Zim. There's always a Zim around.
Never stop.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I think one day we'll have a conversation about the Zims, and that would be hilarious. But yeah, there's so many Zims going on, and I think that's what he's saying right now. He's talking about the things that we all agree on, even though sometimes we're scared to say it, or sometimes let's just be political right or rights politically. Whatever way you want to put it.
Everything has become controversial these days.
Controversial, like
yes.
you have to tiptoe when you're having conversations. Like, oh, I don't want to hurt this feelings. Like, oh, I don't want to hurt that. Like,
Or hey, if I say something, I might get canceled for it.
like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's where it feels like free speech is dead. Like you can't.
But with
just,
Vivek, it seems like he's coming back around too, and not even just that. Hey, Elon too is promoting free speech.
Thank God for Elon Musk, man. Like there's so many things I don't agree with Elon.
Me neither. But pushing the free
But
speech
free
is
speech is important. At this time in our history, I think free speech is as important as our breaths, because we should be able to say how we feel.
Yeah.
We should be able to say what we think. We should be able to
we're
share
not robots.
our opinions. That's what the human experience is. If I experience something, or if I hear something, or if I learn something and I want to share it, I shouldn't.
We can agree to disagree.
Like we can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Like it has always been like that growing up. Like even in the history, like we have issues, but we come to a point where we say, okay, we come to a compromise. Let's get this thing done. We agree to disagree at the end of the day. So the idea that, oh, because you said this, I am going to get you down, or I'm going to take you down, or I'm going to
cancel you.
You're not going to be able to feed your family. We all say things like, but yeah, that's where we are when it comes to free speech. And I guess these are the people that are fighting for us to have that free speech, and we just gotta like support the free speech supporters. Let's go.
Drill, frack, burn coal, embrace nuclear energy. Reverse racism is racism. An open border is not a border. Parents determine the education of their children. The nuclear family is the greatest form of governance known to mankind. Capitalism lifts us up from poverty.
The different isms.
Like the different isms and the basic things, like the things that we all like, the basic ideas of society. Like, these are the basic ideas. It's two genders. That was
the agenda pushing just needs to stop at some point.
It's
'cause
crazy.
It's getting us nowhere.
It's really tough right now. That's, like I said earlier, like having these conversations. But I don't know where we're heading. But I hope we'll head to a point where we can be able to have these conversations openly, not just have these conversations on concretes behind walls or like trying to hide when we have these conversations. I agree with what he's saying. We only have two genders, and nuclear family.
Yeah, the genderism has bled everywhere. You know,
It's crazy.
so even you seek for employment, they you pick separate genders from the sections. It's ridiculous.
It's madness. It's madness. And yeah, we agree with him.
3 branches of government in the United States, not 4. And the U.S. Constitution is the strongest and greatest guarantor of freedom in human history. That is the truth. We fight for the truth. We stand up for the truth. That is what won us the American Revolution. That is what reunited us after the Civil War. That is what won us 2 world wars and the Cold War. That is what still gives hope to the free world. And if we can revive that dream over group identity and victimhood and grievance, then nobody in the world, not a nation, not a corporation, not a virus, not China, is going to defeat us. That is what American exceptionalism is all about. That is what we are going to.
I agree. I agree. I think with all what he has said so far, we need to fight against all of the Zims, and I'm not talking about fights physically, but that's when we have these conversations where we're able to like share it openly. Comes to the idea of focusing on what's at home, like how do we make home better before we now worry about other people's home. We need to make our own home better. We need to take care of our own issues.
The migrant crisis.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's going to be a topic that we're going to talk on in the future.
Funding war that already been lost right from the beginning.
It's crazy. There's so much to talk about these days, but we're here.
Supporting Israel and Hamas fighting.
Yes, there's so much to talk about there. we're going to touch on all of those topics as we go, but right now the only thing that we're focusing on right now is Vivek's endorsement to Donald Trump and the campaign trail, and we're just reacting to the video. Hope you guys are enjoying it.
Yes, make America great again. Vote for this man right here in the New Hampshire primary. God bless you and your families, and may God bless our United States of America. Thank you, New Hampshire. It's good to see you guys. We're coming back and winning this in a landslide. We will not stop until we get this job done. Thank you all. God bless you and your families.
This part was really weird. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, that was an amazing outro. That's how you end the show.
Yeah.
Like, I've said my piece. I've come out here to endorse you, and take it from here. Like, do your thing. But what happens next? I don't know if, but yeah, it was kind of like, okay. So hard to send it like Great job.
Great speech.
Like I said, this
Great
was
speech.
this was the weird part. Like the fans, the supporters was just shouting, "VP, VP." It was like VP,
Hey.
VP, VP.
It's beginning.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow, how was that? Pretty good, right? That was pretty good. And he's a fantastic guy. And he's really, he's got something that's very special because he started off with a Zippo and he ended up very strong. He did a great job. I was actually surprised when he called because he was doing well. And it's an honor to have his endorsement. He's going to be working with us, and he'll be working with us for a long time. Thank you.
Like that's the boss right there.
Amazing.
Identifying the talents right there. He's going to be working with us for a long time. He's going to be working with us for a long time. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, babe, there's something you want to say before we...
No, I think I'm done.
I think this is a good way to close out this video. We're going to be back with other videos, but this is a video of us reacting to Vivek Ramaswamy endorsing Donald Trump in the campaign trail in New Hampshire. Hope you guys enjoyed the show just like we did. Presenting it to you guys. It's
Bye
JEJE
now.
Vibe Podcast number 2. Let's go.